Remember, the Bulls are playing without Luke Longley, who will probably not play in this series, as Michael Jordan gets his first points of the game. Jordan guarded by Kittle. And the Nets will put several different players on Jordan tonight. Good feed that time by Michael to Ron Harper. Sam Cassell, who is bothered by the groin and a back injury, but the man John Calipari said who got us here gets his first points of the game. Jordan over Kittle's hits. So Michael Jordan now with 4 points. Van Horn misses a 3. Jordan the rebound and a 4-on-3 for the Bulls. Kukoc finds Harper, and Harper off to a great start. Now has 11 points, and the Bulls have opened their lead to 3. And here's Sherman Douglas ahead to Harris, and Harris stops and misses the jumper.
That's tough to do. As soon as you come into the game after sitting for that entire quarter.
Oh, for Scottie Pippen, it's a lot different. He's been in there from the start. Pippen now with 9, hitting a 3, and the Bulls lead by 5 with 40 seconds to go in the first quarter. Michael Jordan back in the game. Scottie Pippen goes out having scored 14. Jordan will shoot over Kittles and hit. Dennis Rodman looking for the cutter. This is the triangle offense. Michael Jordan working now against Kendall Gill and gets the reverse layup. It'll be Kerry Kittles, Kendall Gill, and Sam Cassell, among others. We've also seen Lucius Harris, who will share the defensive job on Michael Jordan tonight. Jordan, by the way, with 10.
He's not only playing offensive defense, he's also refereeing. He's their 4th guy out there.
Very versatile performer.
Yeah, I don't say so.
Tony Kukoc working his way in. Here's Jordan trying to get Kittles in more foul trouble, and his turnaround. How often have we seen that move by Michael Jordan? 17.2, and right now he's mired in foul trouble, trying to be careful defensively and has only 4. Michael Jordan, sensing that, gets the open jumper, and Michael now with 20.
I have never seen that since 1973. Okay, that's a ton of offensive boards.
That's 7 offensive boards he has already today. Kukoc, oh boy, with his second 3-point basket. Scottie Pippen just getting up now, and Michael Jordan pulls up for the jumper and hits. Kukoc goes into Jordan. He's open and backs it in. Michael Jordan now with 24. 5 on the shot clock now. Kittles with the ball in his hands, guarded by Jordan. Fires it up, and Whittington gets the rebound.
Oh, look up, look up.
Here's Michael Jordan. He'll get it, and will get the foul as well.
Now New Jersey has 3 fulls, Chicago 3 fulls. Both teams shooting the penalty.
Here's Jordan working against Kittles on the turnaround. Michael Jordan now with 31 points.
Very spirited, very courageous, and we've beaten it a little bit with Van Horn and Cassell, but we're talking about 40 points.
Here is Scantling, and it's blocked by Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan blocked Chris Scantling on a great defensive play. Here's Scantling again in a familiar spot, where he has done big damage in the 4th quarter. Kittles has it knocked away by Michael Jordan. Basket and a foul. Michael Jordan can give the Bulls a 3-point lead with a critical defensive play with under a minute remaining in overtime.
Just watch as Michael gambles right there. You know, before he retired and went to baseball, he was always 1, 2, or 3 in the league in steals. Now you can see Gill, he didn't get him early enough. You know, you got to get him early where you can get the hand out of there so that you get the sure miss and force him to make the foul shots.
Jerry West, who should know, said Michael Jordan is the greatest player ever to play the game, period. Now 96-93, they have not made a 3-point basket tonight.
Switch on every ball cross.
Sherman Douglas fires up a 3, it's short, and the Bulls are going to win it in overtime. 96-93, the Chicago Bulls have withstood a withering comeback by the New Jersey Nets in the 4th quarter and win it in overtime, 96-93.
Were it not for the presence of Tim Duncan, Van Horn would have been a cinch this year as the league's Rookie of the Year. Jordan wastes no time wasting his first shot.
Eventually, he will start to wear down. However, Jordan is such a great athlete, you never worry about him, but you worry about players 5 through 12. problems on the low post. They came late with the double team, but Gatlin was able to split the double team and score.
Jordan off the feed for his second field goal. Wennington on his 35th birthday rebounds, beats Jordan, who banks it in. Chicago by a dozen. Jordan against Harris. Got it.
Life out of New Jersey, and I think they've been very successful at doing that this first half.
Game clock overlapping the shot clock by just a few seconds. It's Jordan. Jordan putting it on the floor against Kendall Gill. Into the lane for Kukoc. In fact, Gatling has only 4 points. Jordan from Rodman.
Beautiful. Just beautiful basketball.
That's his 12th rebound of the night. Jordan to the hoop. Kills the basket.
The defense is extended out wide. It opens up the lane. Jordan goes and penetrates right down the middle of the lane, draws the foul, gets to the basket, finishes for the possible three-point play.
See, Isaiah, one of the great things of Michael Jordan, you could list so many of them. A lot of players get the contact, but they do not have the wherewithal or the strength or the concentration to get greedy and finish off the three-point play. Michael is the king of that.
16 rebounds now for Dennis. Jordan through the lane and off. And at least they've been competitive in these first two games. Michael takes it to 30 on the night. New Jersey asks for time, trailing by 9. Quick inbound to Douglas, knocked away from him by Jordan, and that used up 2.5 seconds. Look at Douglas and Jordan drawing at each other. Sherman tries it again. This one's way off. It falls into the arms of Scottie Pippen, who's fouled with 0.8 of a second. Horn sounds, and that's it. For those of you in the Mountain and Pacific time zones, we'll go to local programming. For those of you in the Eastern and Central time zones, we'll take you directly to Dateline. For Doug Collins, Ahmad Rashad, and Isaiah Thomas, I'm Bob Costas. The Bulls lead the series 2-0, and so long from Chicago.
Kukoc looking inside for Pippen. He's guarded by Kerry Kittles. Douglas double teams. And here's Jordan, left open for the three, and he's got it. Here's Rodman. Pippen with a screen, the triangle offense executed by the Bulls. Jordan with a fake on Kittles and hits. Michael Jordan now with 5 points on 2-for-2 shooting. 4 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Chris Gatling has come in for the Nets. He's guarded by Rodman. Gatling, the offensive hero of Game 1. Two-guy in the fourth quarter in Game 1.
Well, that's his patented move. You know, he loves that.
And does Jordan love that?
Too easy. It's just too easy.
9 for Jordan.
Offensive force, and you have to play him as such. And now, will they eventually ever double team him? Well, that remains to be seen. But he's right now in a terrific groove.
Michael Jordan working his way in the lane and hits. Jordan now with 12 points in the game. Here's Michael Jordan with a jumper. Jordan hot now with 14 points. Now Kukoc. Jordan with a fake on Harris and a fall away. Michael Jordan wants to head back to Chicago. 16 points, 7 already here in the second quarter on 6 for 7 shooting from the field. But the Bulls with the ball and a 5-point lead. Here's Jordan for 3, his second of the game. Michael Jordan now with 19 points. Kerr seeing a lot of action. He has been a potent weapon for the Bulls against the Nets this year. Jordan working against Kittles. Gets Kittles in the air, and Jordan hits. Patented Michael J. 21 points for Michael Jordan, who has scored 39 and 32 in the first two games.
This is a high screen and roll.
5 on the shot clock. Jordan. There were no fouls to give for the Nets. Michael Jordan at the buzzer hits. Michael Jordan, 9 of 10 from the field. He has 23 points. And the final seconds, in and out, almost went for Harris. But the Chicago Bulls, with a 9-point lead at the half, 23 points on 9 for 10 shooting. Bulls are 0 for 6 shooting here in the third quarter, leading by 5. Jordan with a great fake lays it in as he put the fake on Jason Williams.
He's hurt right now.
Michael Jordan will hit the jumper. Jordan.
They're still within major striking distance here, and like we say, they play in peaks and valleys.
Michael Jordan with a very difficult shot, falling away toward the baseline against Kittles. Douglas missing from the perimeter, and the Bulls looking to establish their biggest lead of the game with under 5 minutes to go in the third, and Burrell from Michael Jordan.
Nick Snickers and M&M, but it's kind of a spectacle. Have you told the commissioner that you got game? Dave knows I got game.
The Bulls have had 3 possessions here in the fourth quarter, have turned it over twice. Thus the timeout by Phil Jackson. Michael Jordan lays it in, getting the Nets to leave their feet. 32 for MJ. They were down by 14 in game 1 in the fourth, forced overtime. They were down 21 in the third and got close at the end. But then you always have the man in the cape, Superman, Michael Jordan, who now is 14 of 18 from the field, 34. Kittles tried on the screen and roll, deflected and picked off by Michael Jordan. Hill with 4 fouls. Jordan coming around a Rodman screen hits. Michael Jordan now with 36 points. He's hardly missed from the field tonight. He is 15 of 19. Here's Jordan. Michael Jordan going in off the glass, scores 38 points for Michael Jordan. He has scored 39 in game 1, 32 Sunday's game 2, 38 tonight. Bulls have dominated, and that is an understatement, the offensive glass. Rodman with 16 rebounds, 10 off the offensive board. And here is Rodman. Oh, time runs out. And the Chicago Bulls are the only team to sweep a first-round series.